Welcome to the men's championship game. We have 251 babies, hashtag no hope, and pie cap. See who's going to win this game. 251 getting the first point straight off the serve. Good hit over. See if they get it over the net here. Not quite. Good try there. Good set up there from 251. Spiking it down. Pie cap manages to keep it in play and over the net. Ooh, good attempted tap there from 251. Didn't quite work. Pie cap taking the lead. See if they can grow that. 251 hits it up. Little tap down there from Pie cap, but 251 manages to keep it in play. Ooh, players missing the ball. Pie cap growing their lead. Oh, and a touch is going to get another point to Pie cap. 251 got an early point. See if they can rally and close that gap that Pie cap is growing currently. Good hit over, and it's going to go out.
That's a good TikTok right there.
Good hit over there, 251, keeping it up. Gonna go over with a little tap. Pie cap instantly returning it. Back over the net, 251 setting it up and hitting it over with another small tap. Nice dive there from Pie cap. Gets it back over the net. 251 hitting it. And that is going to be a touch from Pie cap, getting 251 that point. And serve goes into the net. Good try. Two 5-1 hits it up. Goes over. Pie cap with a little tap, getting it over the net. Nice dive. Ooh, not quite. Getting it back over the net there. As a reminder, in this league, teams go to 25 points and have to be up by 2, and it is best 2 out of 3 sets. On this game, I am your announcer here. Behind the computer and the camera, we have Jordan. On score, we have Lacey. Our head ref is Isabel, and then our line judges currently are A Miracle and Marley. All the staff we have on this championship game. Serve for 251. Gets it over. Pie cap ready for it, setting it up and tapping it over where no one's at. Getting them that point. Good placement there from Pie cap player. Hits it up, taps it over. Up and over. 251 hits it straight back over. Pie cap setting it, tapping it over. Not quite able to get there in time. Good try from 251.
You gotta be kidding. No, I care, Priya. I don't want that job. I didn't say no name.
Good shallow serve from Pie cap, getting them that point as 251 hits it into the net. Deep serve from Pi Cap. 2-5-1 returning it. Good attempt to block from Pi Cap. That is going to be a point for 2-5-1. See if they can use that to rally and close that gap.
Your computer died very fast. Just got it to 100. I legit just got it to 100 too. It's the crazy part.
Serve goes into the net. Good try.
Did you say sometimes you gotta bend over?
Good hit back over there from 2-5-1. See if they get it over here. Good save. Pi Cap hits it deep. 2-5-1 knocks it way out of their zone. They're not able to save it in time.
Just because I don't
Maybe
have
not
enough energy to talk back to you don't mean I don't got no backbone.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Hey, this is not a trash can.
Oh, bad hit there. Pi Cap getting the point.
There they go. Go. Yep. It's a hot problem now.
Good serve from Pi Cap. 2-5-1. Returning it. Good set and spike over. Not quite able to get a good enough touch on that.
That way when someone Googles their name,
Pi Cap zooming ahead here. 2-5-1 is going to have to fight hard to make a comeback.
I don't even remember what his name was when I first looked this up. Get off the court over there. No, there was the one by Cookout.
Good serve, just barely making it over the net. Good hit over, spike down, and that's going to be a point for 2-5-1. Oh, there was a touch on the net, so that is a point. No, it's not. Never mind.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot it was. But yeah, they had a big shoot.
No, that's Pi Cap serve. Touch on the net. Sorry for the confusion. Hit over, and it is called in. That is going to be a point for 2-5-1.
It's crazy how many of these pharma companies have shooters. No, it wasn't. It was nasty too. I think 110 probably the only place that's still doing
And it goes into the net.
But they have changed management multiple times. Yeah, the landing, yeah. And then they had this big old block party.
And the serve goes out. Another point goes to 2-5-1. Currently, Pi Cap is double 2-5-1 score. See if Pi Cap can make a comeback.
She was like, I don't even know I'm moving out. I was like, alright.
Good serve.
Pi Cap's winning.
See if 2-5-1 can make a comeback. Ball goes out, and that's going to be a point for Pi Cap. Sorry for the mix-up. It's late in the night.
You want to know which one's side?
I know which one's which. Unmute me. Unmute me. Sorry for the mix-up. Late in the night, my brain is getting a little bit confused on what team names which. Apologies to both teams. Serve 2-5-1. Hits it over. Good set. Ooh, nice attempted block there from 2-5-1. Able to get it over. Nice little tap there from Pi Cap, and that is going to get them the point. Good little hit there into the middle, and a nice tap gets that over the net from 2-5-1. Pi Cap hits deep, 2-5-1 keeping it in play, and a little tap down gets them that point.
Well, when you work 24/7, it's kind of hard not to call you while you're
That was shit, Steve, man. That was shit. Come on. Come on.
When you work
Good serve, just making it over the net.
No, my mommy doesn't call me when I'm at work. She looks at like my 60 when she sees where I'm at.
Good set.
If I'm not moving in
Little spike over, 2-5-1, instantly returning it. Good set up. Gonna go deep over 251, keeping it in play. Gonna get it over. High Cap hitting it deep in the zone, but still managing to get it back over the net. High Cap sets it up, and they get that point.
Hey, okay. He's having to take up that piece. That's going to make me hungry.
Good serve from 251. High Cap getting it up, setting it. And a little tap over is going to get them that. Oh, no, it's called out. That is going to be another point for 251. Good serve. Pie Cap getting down to keep it in play.
Like, if I'm going to Domino's, I'm gonna get cheese
They don't even got the $5 pizzas no more.
That's crazy.
Good hit over there.
And it costs $10 to get a slice.
Nice. Oh, and point is called to 251.
I really did like the pretzel crust.
Still, we need a hot spot.
The pretzel crust is good.
Good save there from Pie Cap after it went into the net.
She's on 1%. USA_South Sports.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Hits the ball over. Good serve there. Pie Cap getting it up, set, and a little tap gets it over. 251 hits it high in the air, sets it to another player, taps it over. Another good set, hits it deep, and it is out. Players are aiming for our camera left and right tonight. Apologies if the camera goes way in the air later tonight. Good hit over from 251. Set and a little bonk, and that is going to get Pie Cap that point. 251 has made some of a comeback. See if they could close the rest of that gap and try to win this first set. Good hit up. Nice little tap there from 251, keeping it over. Goes up. Oh, into the net. They're able to save it though. Hits it deep, just barely keeping it with the tips of his fingers in play. And it is called out. Good try from 251 there to win that point. Both teams put up a good rally. Good set and a little tap. And a spike down gets them that point. Good hit over. Gonna smack that right down, but Pie Cap keeps it up. Good set, spikes it down. Pie Cap keeps it in the air, but does not manage to get it back over the net. Serve into the net. Good try. Set up, set, and it goes over. Good dive down, setting it up and diving down, and that's going to get them that point. 251, slowly making a comeback. Not too many points behind. It is still anyone's set. Hits it over. Set. Hits it over. Good set. See if they can get it over the net. Good over there from 251. Pie Cap returning it high in the air. Good little tap there from Pie Cap, but it goes out of the zone. it over. 2 players diving for it, but they managed to get it back over the net. And A hit it out. Good try there from 2-5-1. Would have been a point if it was just a little bit to the left, getting them inside the zone. Good up. A little tap down, but Pi Cap manages to keep it in play, and they hit it out. Back and forth between the teams. Good hit over, up, and a little tap. Gets it over into 2-5-1 zone. 2-5-1 with another little tap into Pi Cap zone. Hits it deep. And down. And Pi Cap hits it into the net, getting 2-5-1 that point. Apologies for the noise. We are currently vacuuming up confetti. Game is now tied. It is still anyone's thing. Both teams rallying hard. Hits it over. Taps it. Set and over. Good set. Little tap from Pi Cap. And that is going to be a point for 2-5-1. Getting them the heads up for the second time in this game after the first initial serve. See if they can win the game. This could be match point here. Good serve goes over. Pi Cap's ready for it. Returns it straight back to 2-5-1. 2-5-1 hits it up. Pi Cap not wanting to give up this point, and it's a little block there from 2-5-1. They win the first set after a great comeback when they were down so much. We are now going to head into the second set. We are going into the second set, 2-5-1, starting off early, getting the lead. See if they can win this set and end the game, or if Pi Cap is going to win and keep the game going for a chance for them to win the championship still. And ball is called in. Pi Cap won the fraternity volleyball tournament earlier against Pike. See if they can get double wins tonight, or if 2-5-1 will pull through. Nice little tap over there. It's 2-5-1 the point. Good hit up. Gonna go over. Ooh. See what the call is, and that is going to be a point for Pi Cap. Good serve straight into the middle of 2-5-1 zone. 2-5-1 spikes it down, and Pi Cap players not quite able to get there in time. It's not cold.
Yeah, it really ain't cold.
No one is there. That is going to be it's going to be another point for Pi Cap.
Still, he's wishing death on us.
High cap getting it over with a little tap. And that is out, saving them. No one's going to be there in time. High cap with the serve. See if they can use that to tie up the game and then pull ahead to try to win this set.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying I want it to blow up. I'm just saying if it does, it'll be worth it.
You know whose fault is gonna be Daviana Eli's.
Hits it over with a little spike there, and that is going to be another point for 2-5-1. And call is out. Another serve for Pi Cap. See if they can use this to get ahead for the first time in the second set. Good up. Little tap over, but it goes into the net. Game is now tied. See if Pi Cap can pull ahead with this next serve. Ooh, nice little tap over there from 2-5-1, and Pi Cap struggles to get it back over. We'll get 2-5-1 that point. The head's up. Good serve. Just making it over the net. Little tap there from Pi Cap is going to get them that point. Good serve. Goes into the net though. Pi Cap still has not had a heads up in the second set yet. Good serve from 2-5-1. Pi Cap sets it up, taps it over. The player just catches it on 2-5-1, not able to hit it in time. Good hit over. Oh, 2-5-1 hitting it way up, but they're able to still get it over the net. Everyone ran away from that ball. Pi Cap getting the heads up for the first time in this set. See if they can grow that and keep it. Serve goes short. Game is now tied at 8-8, 2-5-1 with the serve. Serve goes out. Going to be another point for Pi Cap. Good set and spike. A good block there from Pi Cap. 2-5-1 is able to return it with another spike, getting the point, tying the game back up. Good save from 2-5-1, but goes outside of the zone, getting Pi Cap that point. See if Pi Cap can pull ahead here. Good tap there from 2-5-1, keeping it in play. Dive down. It's a little too far. A teammate chasing after it. It's going to tie the game back up. Team's going point for point. Team's going point for point, not wanting to give the other one a heads up. That is going to be another point for Pi Cap after the serve goes into the net. Good try, goes up. 2-5-1 instantly returning it. Pi Cap setting it up and spiking it down, and with a touch, they are going to get a 2-point lead. Some ASMR from Jordan. Congrats. Good set up and spike down, but it goes out. Pie Cap now up by 3 with the serve. Hits it over. 2-5-1 is going to launch that into the parking lot. Gonna have to get a new ball into play. Pie Cap going their lead. Pie Cap with another point off that serve. Serve goes into the net. Good try.
Don't like how they're going point for point.
It's an over. Dive down from Pie Cap. Gets it over. Nice instant return from 2-5-1. Tap down. See if they can get it over the net. Nice save there from Pie Cap, getting them that point. Good serve straight into the middle of 2-5-1 zone. Hits it over. Little tap, gets it back into 2-5-1 zone. And spike it down. Nice dive from Pie Cap, keeps it in play. Next player didn't quite manage to get it over the net. Good serve there, straight to Pie Cap player. 2-5-1 in sync there. 2 players getting each of the second and third hits. Good attempted block there from 2-5-1. Oh, that launched the ball into the other court. Serve goes into the net. Good try from Pie Cap.
So crazy, it caught you on camera.
Tap down from 2-5-1, gets them a point and the serve. See if they can use that to get the heads up again in this set and win the game. Good serve right into the middle of Pie Cap zone. Pie Cap keeps it in play, gets it over the net. 2-5-1, setting it up, spiking it down, and with a bad touch there, that is going to be another point for 2-5-1. Good response there from Pie Cap, getting them that point. Good serve from Pie Cap. 2-5-1 returns it. Little tap there from Pie Cap over the net. And 2-5-1 hits it deep in their zone, getting Pie Cap that point. And the serve goes out. That is going to be another point for 2-5-1. See if they can use this to rally and get ahead towards the end of this set. Little tap. Pie Cap gets it in, and then they hit it to the zone where no one is at. Not quite able to get there in time. Good set. Little tap over, and it stays in. That is going to be a point for Pie Cap. Pie Cap is going to look to finish out this set quickly, not letting 2-5-1 score too many more points, if any at all. Nice little thing there from 251, hitting it into the net, but still managing to get it over. High cap, good response, getting it back over the net. 251 keeping it in play, sets it high, spikes down with block there. Try again, little tap, and no one's over there. 251 getting the point. And that is going to go out. Game is now tied up 20-20. Is anyone set? High Cap needs to win this to send them into a third set for a chance at winning the championship, and High Cap needs to win this set to end it here. Good serve from 251. High Cap with a little tap over with a good dive from 251. Keeps it in play. Sets it up and spikes it down. Good tap there. Player not quite able to get there in time, going right underneath the net. Good serve from Pie Cap. 2-5 setting it up for a little tap there, and that's going to get them a point, tying the game back up. Hits it over, up, and a little tap over. 251 is ready for it, sets it up, spike, and it stays in. Hitting them the heads up. Serve goes into the net. Game is tied back up. Team's going point for point. Oh, way to use your head there from both of the 251 players, getting it over the net. Definitely a unique way to play volleyball. Using his head again, getting it deep into Pie Cap zone. 251 instantly returning it. Pie Cap setting it up, setting it deep. Good teamwork, and no one is over there. 251 getting the point. See if 251 can get 2 points here to end the game. Pie Cap hits it high. 251 with a little tap. Good dive there from Pie Cap, keeping it in play. 251 hits it up, uses his head again. Definitely a unique way. Might be confusing the opponent just a little bit. Good set deep into Pie Cap zone. Gonna hit it over deep. 251 keeping it in play, hitting it back over. Taps it over. Nice little tap there from 251, getting it over the net. Good rally from both teams. And there is a touch from 251, tying up the game.
Can they just win the damn thing?
That's never how this works. It's 251. It's 251. Good serve, 251, setting it up and spiking it down, and it is out. Pie Cap pulling ahead, only needs to score one more. This could be match point. Good hit up, and that is match point. Each team having won one match, we are going to head into a third set where we will go to 15 teams will switch after one team manages to score 8 points. And we will see who wins this championship. It has been a close game so far.
Very close. And then y'all lose the point.
Oh, and that's going to go over the fence. Good try from 251. Hit it a little too far. High Cap now pulling ahead with 2 points. Both teams are going to fight to win this championship. The little tap there from 251 gets them that point. See if they can use this serve to tie up the game. Good up, set, straight into 251 zone. Set over. Ooh, almost got that over the net there, but not quite. And ball goes out. That is going to be another point for Pi Cap pulling ahead here. 251 is going to have to fight to close that gap. Set up. Another set and a little touch. Good dive there from Pi Cap, and they managed to get it back over the net. Little touch. Nice dive again from Pi Cap. Good rally here. Both teams fighting for the point. So close, not quite fast enough to get that dive. Good shallow serve from 251. Taps the ball over straight into a player there, managing to keep it in play. Tap over, set, spike, and that's going to go out. Good set and a little touch. Nice dive there from Pi Cap. Ooh, nice try. Not quite getting it on the right side of the net. Good Good set up. Little touch there. And another good dive. Double spikes there is going to get the point to go to 2-5-1. See if they can tie the game back up. Good set, and a little block there is going to get 2-5-1 that point. Almost had a save there from Pie Cap. 2-5-1, closing that gap now, only 1 point behind. Good serve, Pie Cap getting it up in the air to over the net. Nice little touch. And a bad hit there is going to tie up the game at 6-6. Still anyone's game. Anyone can come out on top in this championship. Hits it up. Little tap there. Gets it over the net. Nice set. Heads it deep. Good dive there from Pie Cap. Hits it into the net. Good try. Good set up. Go over. Good spike, and that's going to get 2-5-1 that point and a 2-point up. Teams are now going to switch sides. After switching sides, 2-5-1 has a 2-point lead and the serve. We have time out.
I already muted you.
A good spike there from 2-5-1 grows their lead to 3. No one goes after that ball. 2-5-1, growing their lead. Pie Cap is going to have to fight to close that gap if they want a chance at winning this championship. Serve goes into the net. Good try there. See if Pie Cap can use this serve to close the gap. Sit over. Good set from 2-5-1 and a spike. Nice return there from Pie Cap, quickly getting it back over the net. Little touch there from 2-5-1 getting it back over the net. Good rally from both teams. Spike down and good touch there, keeps it in play for Pie Cap. No one is there and it is called in. Good try from both teams. Pie Cap returning the serve. 2-5-1 getting it up in the air and spiking it down, getting them another point.
What is with this do-rag?
point is called to Pi Cap. Not sure what the call was. I could not see. Touch on the net. Good deep serve, a little too deep. It's gonna be another point for 251. Pi Cap's gonna have to close that gap quickly. Game end is coming closer. Again, they're gonna hit that out. Pi Cap could still make it back, but they need to start getting a rally started to get them back those points soon. Good shallow serve and a dive from Pi Cap, keeps it in play, hits it back over the net. 251 setting it up, spikes it down just over the net, and it stays in. This could be game point. Pi Cap's gonna fight for this point. Not a good touch there, and that is the game. Congratulations to 251 for winning the men's championship. Good try from Pi Cap, but they still came out tonight with a win in the Fraternity League.